This is Coach JitFit. Make sure to follow to get the latest on health news and tips for your Jit Fitness. Now today, I would like to talk to you about this thing that I've noticed. Whenever I help people out, I immediately look for something called a culprit. And everyone has it. A culprit is something that is making it hard for you to lose that weight and to hit that goal that you wanted. This is an example of this culprit. We're looking for what that thing is. To give you some examples, for some of my students, it's been anywhere from beer to rice, complex carbohydrates, bread, stuff like that, to just a lot of meat, big M, I'll put that, to this one. This one is something that a lot of people have. Some sugar, some sweet tooth. Now, it might not even be food. What it could be is that maybe you just don't have time. You don't have time to work out, or maybe you have some type of injury. And my job, first thing, is to identify what is your culprit, what is going on, and from there we work on fixing it. So for instance, if it's food, what we can do with food is we could say, hey, let's substitute this out. Let's take this out and let's give you something else. Let's put quinoa, let's put salad, let's put something else, and let's see what happens if I make this greens. Maybe something will happen to you differently. We see how your body reacts to it. Or let's take sugar out, let's give you a certain day. Or we know that maybe you don't have a lot of time. Okay, well, let's adjust the workout to be appropriate to the amount of time that you do have. Let's make time for it. Or maybe you have an injury. What I have, what my JitFit playlist, is I send my customers a new workout video every single time, and it's randomized and it's calibrated to how previously they rated the video. If they rated it hard, I give them one that's not as hard. If they rated it too easy, one that's a little bit harder. And what we can do then is we can adjust for all of these different culprits here, so we can take them out of the equation. And here is what happens when we do that. When we identify the culprit, we understand what's going on, and we can take it out, and we can see the marginal impact of what that does. And what we notice usually, I always say let's try it for 2 weeks, what we notice is this happens. By identifying the culprit here, we're able to make significant gains on our loss of fat, because now we're having an effective way to get to the goal that you want to get to. You know, I always equate it to if you see Star Wars and Luke is going into the Death Star, right? And he has to hit this exit pod or whatever exactly on target, because if he gets it exactly, the whole Death Star blows up. It's almost like that. What we're searching for is exactly the target we need to get at. So first thing for you, if you want to work with me or not, no big deal, is identify what your culprit is. If you need help doing that, feel free to message me on jitfit.com, and I'll try to work with you to help you figure that out. But this is what you need to do to ultimately get to this.